Everybody got to be someplace. I just soon be here.
Tom Rhodes' love affair with golf.
This is Max Fly.
Runs deep.
Top flight, Titleist.
But no driver or 3-iron here, just a chisel.
I can't play golf, so I just destroy the balls.
1,000 customized golf balls later.
You never run out of materials or ideas for carving.
The retiree truly is whittling away his golden years and everything else.
Here's an endless chain. I don't know what good it is.
The 80-year-old hones his skills in a man cave several hours a week.
I like to make Christmas presents and birthday presents and stuff for people because, you know, it beats giving them a toaster or something. I mean.
Tom doesn't sell his works, he gifts them.
It seems to make their day, and of course it makes my day too.
The former VDOT engineer has been perfecting his hobby since his days as a Cub Scout.
It's a footstool.
But not all of Tom's creations are born inside his studio.
It's so enjoyable to me is the quiet and the peacefulness, and solitude.
On 11.5 secluded acres, nestled in the heart of the Northern Neck.
The Enchanted Forest, and I think that name is perfect. I love it.
Under watchful eyes, Tom is proving to be a cut above.
Well, I say the whole, from beginning to finish, about 5 hours.
Working on his 50-foot canvases, 80 wooden characters have taken shape since 2004.
I can't sing, teach, preach, dance, arrange flowers, cook, nothing else. It's the only thing I can do, man.
From Potter and Pirates to SpongeBob and Shrek.
Yeah, you do feel an attachment to them.
The Michelangelo
Yeah, dream on, boy.
of Maple's Enchanted Forest
Everybody knows that they're welcome here.
has been discovered
Spider-Man!
just the way he envisioned.
I'm pleased that other people can find some pleasure in my efforts.
I personally like all of them.
The Lewis brothers,
I like trying to remember where they are.
Connor and Quinn,
I think the path comes on over here.
along with Mom Michelle, is just one of the many families who visit,
Pluto! Pluto! Pluto!
scavenging for treetop treasures.
Hey, there's one right there. Oh, Ninja Turtle! Oh, he's got some gold teeth.
I think when you find somebody as giving and capable and willing to share that with others, that's unique in this world for sure.
I mean, I guess we could pop up here.
As these modern-day Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer prove,
I bet it takes him a long time
there's always something new to spot.
because he does all these wonderful, wonderful paintings. Connor, you want to come down here? So yeah, let's see what my brother sees.
Probably the greatest things in life that we can do is make other people happy.
But it's Tom's handiwork far away from the forest
Well, this was last November in Haiti also.
he calls most satisfying.
I think of the people that I've met and learned to love.
57 mission trips to some of the most impoverished places in the world.
There are people that are in need, and I've been so blessed I've got to share it with somebody.
Building schools and homes in Haiti and Tanzania.
It's a bond that stays with you. They're neat people.
Tom also teaches his craft so new friends can scratch out a meager living.
Absolutely, yeah. It's one of the few things where I feel like my life has meaning and purpose.
The Picasso of Pine
Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do.
doesn't predict how many creations he has left in his tools and seasoned hands. No matter, Tom Rhodes has already carved a masterpiece.
It is nice if something will outlive you.
His legacy.
Yeah, it's good if you can leave something that's lasting.
Mr. Rhodes. Well, after owning the 11.5 acres in Warsaw for 30 plus years, Tom Rhodes sold his enchanted forest. The new owner said that Tom would be able to keep carving away. When that property was eventually developed, each piece of Tom's art was scheduled to be preserved in a community center in Warsaw.